welcome to today's Styling Insights. I hope you're all having a marvelous day or an evening wherever you're coming to us from this beautiful world. Now I'll just wait a couple of minutes or a couple of seconds, just make sure that we are reaching some people. If you are on, please say hi, pop it in the comments. I'd love to see who's actually watching. If you're watching the replay, please hashtag replay. And yeah, so let's get started. So today I want to talk to you about, I hear so many people come to me or even in styling groups say that they don't know where to start. So I completely understand how overwhelming the process can be when you're anywhere in your interior styling journey really. Whether you're a beginner or you're in the middle of it, or even, being advanced. Sometimes I even get stuck on to know where to start on some interior styling projects. But with a couple of these strategies that I'm going to share with you today, I'm pretty sure this is going to make your styling process just a little bit easier for you. So first and foremost, I want you to look around your home and sort of make see what you've got already. You're going to see a common element within your home space. So this could be there's a common element being color. You might see that there's color cohesion all through your home space. Write that down. You might even see that there is a bit of a style happening. So even though you might not know what that style is, just write that down, what you think it is, and then go research and see whether that is the style that you're already starting to create in your home space. And then I want you to make a list of what you have in each room already. So this will help you also to fill in the blanks of things that you might need to add into your space. So for example, you've got a blank wall in your living room, so you might need to go and look for a piece of artwork or a mirror. You might even say that on your coffee table you haven't got anything on there, so we need to add something onto there. So that could be like a basket with a small plant, a decorative item, a couple of books. So it's also, when we're doing this, it's also trying to get our creativity happening as well within our home space by bringing in different home decor items that are actually going to complement each other as well. Thirdly, start researching on some products. So you've made your list and you've found what you've got and what you need to get. So now it's time to start researching on the types of products that you need. So like I said, you might need a piece of artwork, you might need a mirror, you might need a lamp for your living space, you might even need some new cushions, right? So write that down, and then I want you to go into Google, amazing place to research, and just type in, what you're looking for. So it could be cushions. So cushions are going to come up, and you're going to physically go into these online shops and do some research on, what colors are available, what patterns are available, what's going to fit in your home interior styling, color palette, scheme, style. And I want you to also save those images and then create I call them a design board. You might know them as a mood board. So I want you to create this design board so that you can actually see these items, visually see them all in one place, and you're going to start seeing like a theme, a cohesion within that. So even if you've got to create one for your living room, one for your bedroom, one for your kitchen, it's going, and then you can sit that all in front of you, and you're going to see how it's all going to flow through. Excuse me. And then once you're doing that, I want you to create a budget sheet. So writing down, excuse me, writing down the online shop that you're deciding that you're going to go to, the description of the product, the pricing of the product, the quantity, so how many do you need, if it's cushions, how big is your lounge, so we need to work out, right, we've got a 3-seater lounge, how many cushions do we need? Rightfully, we most probably only need about 4, so 2 at each end. Hey Susan, so glad you could join. Also, if you do that for each room as well, and have it, create a spreadsheet, or if you don't want to do that, get a piece of paper and pen and write everything down, and then you have an idea of how much you're going to spend, and then you can sort of reflect on that to see whether it actually is within your budget constraints as well, because if we're not budgeting for these home styling projects, things can blow out of proportion. We've spent more money than we can actually afford. Our project might not get finished. You know, it's good to keep a track on what we're actually spending as well. And we don't have to go out and get everything all in one day either. We can work on a Pacific room. Most probably prioritize your rooms that you want to actually work on. Say, right, the master bedroom, that's going to be my priority, so I want to get that sorted. So go, you know, 1 week, go and get your items out of that. And then if you've got to wait a couple of more weeks, you know, go back and do the next room. So the next room could be the living room. Also look for sales as well. There's nothing wrong with buying from a sale. And also sometimes they've got one-off items left. These are great. Be unique. This is going to set you out from the difference to your friends and your family in their homes, because you've gone and got a unique piece of interior decorating item. Oh, excuse me. I'm going to say that if my friend Lucia comes and watches this, she's going to tell me something about my throat chakra, so I need to clear that. So that's putting, I think, Susan, you might know, it's a light blue. Wear a light blue around your throat so that releases whatever's being stuck. Anyway, back to styling. But also, that also incorporates, like, you know, colours, incorporating into your home space. But yeah, it's so important to be actually creating a budget too. I do have a budget template that if anyone would like that, just pop in their budget and we will send through the budget template to you. It's self-calculating, so you pop in your items, you pop in the quantities, the unit amount, and then it calculates. And then in this budget template that I do have, you can actually set what your budget is for each item. So just say a floor lamp, we want to spend about $80 to $100. So let's put $80 into what we want to spend, and then when we find that item, we pop in what the costing of that item is. It could be more or less, but then at the end it self-calculates, tells you whether you've gone over your budget or whether you're under your budget. So and then lastly, it's time to start styling, putting all these items together that you've got. And you will start getting a feel for how to position your interior decorating items, you know, when you're setting out, even when you're rearranging your furniture. So when you're moving it around, you're going to get a feeling whether it's right or wrong. And that's the same as interior decorating with your items as well. You're going to get that feeling that, oh no, that's not sitting right, we need to change the placement around. So don't be afraid to experiment with placements either. And then with styling, have a look, take a picture on your phone of how the room currently is, and then when you're bringing in your elements, take a picture also then and compare them and see how things best suit you, and whether it sort of gives you a visual as well, that you can actually see whether you're missing areas that you need to add to. And I do believe that we don't need to have every wall covered with artwork, photos. We can have, it's called negative space in the interior decorating world, where we don't have anything in that space. But in that space down below, you could even put like a vase or a plant. It's still adding to that negative space, but it's not overpowering that negative space. So that is about it for me. If you do have any questions on if you don't know where to start, please reach out and let's connect on a free 30-minute homestyle strategy call. We will pop the link into the comments below as well. And I can help you, just give you some more strategies on how we actually can improve your home space and, you know, not knowing, because don't think you're alone with not knowing where to start. There are so many people out there who get overwhelmed with where to start, and that's where I come in and I take that ease and, you know, help you create the space that you desire. So also, if you want that budget template, please pop in the comment budget and we will have that sent through to you. I hope you have found this valuable insight valuable today. We will be back next week with another styling insights. Until then, stay safe and be kind. See you later.